percent yield. So percent yield, before I even get started with the problem, is actual yield over theoretical yield times 100. So you have to make sure you have those amounts. Actual is always what was physically done. Like if you're in a lab, you physically measured that amount, you did that experiment, you cooked, that's what you actually got. It's not what you thought by doing calculations. That's theoretical. On a space shuttle, lithium hydroxide is used to absorb exhaled carbon monoxide from breathing air to form lithium hydrogen carbonate. What is the percent yield of lithium hydrogen carbonate for the reaction of 50 grams of lithium hydroxide, which gives 72.8 grams of lithium hydrogen carbonate? So the 72.8 grams of the product, that's your actual yield. Because you're not given 2 amounts of a reactant. You're only given 1, so you don't care about the other. It's basically already telling you that's the limiting reactant. You're given an amount of the product, but you're still asking for the percent yield. So if you're given the actual yield, you need to find theoretical yield. To find theoretical yield, that means you're looking to go to grams of lithium bicarbonate. And you're given 50 grams of lithium hydroxide. Well, if you want to go from one to another, you need to use the mole ratio. So you need moles of both. So that's your little plan. Now you want to make sure it's balanced. I have 1 lithium on both sides, 1 hydrogen, 1 carbon. I have 3 oxygens here, 2 plus 1 oxygen, 3. So I'm completely balanced. Well, I will start with my 50 grams of lithium hydroxide. To find the theoretical yield, I need to convert to the grams of lithium bicarbonate. Well, I need to go to moles, so I will use the molar mass. 1 mole over 23.95 grams. Now my mole ratio, which is 1 to 1, since there's no numbers in front of it. And then my molar mass again to get grams. And again, molar mass, you look at the periodic table and you add all of them together. Grams lithium hydroxide cancels. Moles lithium hydroxide cancels. This on the bottom should have been lithium hydroxide. Moles lithium bicarbonate cancel out, and you're left with 142 grams of lithium bicarbonate. Now, it didn't say find the theoretical yield or find the mass. It gave you an amount of a reactant, knowing in an experiment that it made that much. So that's your actual. You want to find percent yield. So percent yield is actual yield over theoretical yield times 100. So you take your actual amount, 72.8 grams, divided by your theoretical 142 grams times 100, and you get 51.3% as your percent yield. So know that when you're given the actual amount, you still have to find the theoretical amount. Now, if you were given 2 amounts of reactants, you would have had to convert lithium hydroxide and carbon dioxide to the product. And whichever one makes the smallest, that's your limiting that's your theoretical yield from the limiting reactant.